Hi, this is Vicki coming to you from Upper Room Ministries, giving you your daily dose of spiritual oxygen. You know, where do your thoughts go when you're super under pressure? Where do they go? Do they start problem solving? Do you feel like there's more than you can do? Well, I want you to know that we have an advocate and a counselor. John 14:26 says, Holy Spirit has come to teach us everything. And everything does mean everything. So some medical issues going on with my mom, where some of the sedation seems to be still having its effect the following day. Well, that's not okay. So knowledge is power. Well, there's a lot to do in a short period of time, but I was able to do it. I was able to get an appointment for her to be seen. But here's my point. My point is, I started to sing a hymn whenever I was driving, when it looked like we were going to be late for the last doctor's appointment. I started singing a hymn. I did not feel like singing a hymn, but that's not the point. The point is, I did what it took to plug in to grace. I started singing Amazing Grace because I have this way of life where I talk about living the lifestyle of moving at the pace of peace. Well, I could feel it didn't feel peaceful, but I wanted it to be peaceful. So intellectually, I knew I needed to plug in to wisdom. So I plugged in how? Through a hymn.
In 2 miles, take exit 552 toward Dominion Drive.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. So I started singing that song with a demand upon my conscience that I wanted to sing it with peace, reverence, joy. As soon as I plugged in, the energy shifted. I plugged into heaven. So many of you listening to these recordings have a lot on your, I don't call it plate, I call it buffet. So many of you have so much on your buffet, so much to take care of. And she's who I'm taking care of right now. And I want to take good care of her. So I plugged in. I'm moving with wisdom. I'm working to move at the pace of peace and coming to agreement with that. And I invite you to do the same. Someone sent a text to me today saying that even under pressure,
In half a mile, take exit 552 toward Dominion Drive.
So they sang a hymn. As they were singing, they saw a bright red rose. They went over to look at it, and it was just laying there as if inviting that soul to pick it up. And she did. And
Take
she
exit
recognized
552, then merge
that it
onto
was
Frontage
heaven.
Road.
So we have access to heaven. Are you plugged in? This has been your daily dose of spiritual oxygen. I pray that from my heart to yours, this blesses you to live faithfully one moment at a time. All right, this has been your daily dose of spiritual oxygen. Check me out on YouTube, Your Daily Dose of Spiritual Oxygen, Vicki Smith. I look forward to our next conversation. This is me being a tiny little missionary, moving from one place to the next, seeing where I can stop and love the one. That's your invitation. God bless.